The way I understand it is we're a soul having a human experience. Some people will call that our higher self or our creator self, but our soul comes into this form. It's not just that it's partially, but it's almost the way I see it lately is like live streaming through our human self, but we don't have access to the fullness of our soul. So we have these human complications and human emotions and this sort of focus on our 3D reality, right? So we might hurt other people as part of this world that we're in. But when we leave the physical and return to non-physical, we return to the fullness of our soul. I do believe that there is a version of a life review. I don't think it's a man at the gate with a book of all the things that we ever did. I believe in the way that I've seen it is that we actually have some version of going back through the experience and having to stand in the shoes of everyone we've ever created another emotion in. So for some, if they've had a life that's been terrible to others, they're going to have to re-experience that themselves, but it's also the poignant moments. So I think that process plus coming back to the fullness of our soul self, really when they're communicating, there's not any trouble to be stirred up. And the way it is for me is if they're going to bring details and information about, for example, a challenging point in their relationship with my client, it's always with the underlying intention of healing, of taking responsibility, of coming to clarity. It's been shocking to me how many people are holding on to some grain of, yeah, but does that person know what they did and how it affected me? Do you know what I mean? And that can be so healing for them to come and say, hey, I was this way and I did these things and this is part of our relationship and this is what I understand now. And whether that's an apology or just a recognition, that
So that's
to me is fascinating.